This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories here from ABC15 Arizona. And 6 people are out of their home this morning after a double house fire late last night in North Phoenix. Firefighters responding to the 2 homes that went up in flames near 32nd Street in Union Hills around 9:30 last night. 2 people were inside one home and 4 people inside the other. They were all able to make it out safely. Today, Wildfire Management will present their prevention plan to Flagstaff officials. They're set to discuss ways to reduce risk in the high country as fire season gets started in our state. We will be listening in. We'll let you know what we learned both on air and online. We also have a follow-up for you this morning on the 4 people that were killed in a weekend shooting spree. We are now hearing from the sister of one of the victims. Elena says her brother was Stephen Young. According to court documents, Iron Byers admitted to the shootings, telling police he shot 3 of the people, including Stephen, because they were talking about using fentanyl. Elena says her brother struggled with mental health issues and drug use in the past, but was making major progress before he was shot.
This definitely hurts just because he was homeless and doing, he was trying to straighten his life. I know for a fact he was, and he was fixing it.
Yeah. Do you feel like that opportunity has been kind of taken away?
It's done. Yeah, no, that's the hardest part.
She wants people to know Stephen was loved. Myers was booked in on 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder. Right now, officials in Davenport, Iowa are gearing up to demolish an apartment building that partially collapsed over the weekend, sending panicked residents running for their lives. We know 8 people had to be rescued, but so far there are no reports of any deaths. ABC's Nick Saletti spoke to someone who says she escaped with minutes to spare.
It woke me up out of my sleep.
At first, Linnea Hoover says she thought it was an earthquake or maybe even a bulldozer that crashed into her apartment building in Davenport, Iowa. Whatever it was, sent her straight for the exit.
And it didn't take long before I couldn't breathe in the stairway.
Could you still see?
You could still see, but it was getting pretty bad.
But Linnea wouldn't find out just how bad it was until she could see it with her own eyes. Take me back to that moment where you finally make it outside and you look at the building for the first time and just, see how bad it is.
It was like something ate the building. There was screaming. There were people telling us to run. Police officers, because we're across the street from the police department, they were saying, run, just run, because they didn't know if more was going to go.
Linnea is a photojournalist at the ABC affiliate in Davenport, set to join our team next week. But did what any committed journalist would do and started recording what she saw.
It's hard, but doing the work helps. Being out here talking to people, it really, really helps. Knowing that we can do a little bit for them, that the community's rallying behind them.
The city announcing the building is too unstable and will be demolished Tuesday. It also means residents like Linnea can't go back inside to get their belongings. Their whole lives left behind in the rubble.
I own nothing except for a couple sets of clothes now.
Considering everything, you probably feel pretty lucky right now.
I do. I walked out with my life.
That was our own Nick Saletti reporting for us. It appears fewer people are making long drives to work in the valley. New data from the U.S. Census Bureau finds the number of people traveling more than 90 minutes to get to work in the Phoenix metro has dropped by 36% since 2019. This is a trend that's also being seen nationwide, with more people working from home since the COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, Phoenix, the number of remote workers has gone up 195% since 2019.
Time for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. After reaching the triple digits on Memorial Day today, we're falling back into the upper 90s. In fact, no hundreds anywhere in our state today. We'll reach 99 for Phoenix, and in western Arizona, it's mid to upper 90s for spots like Bullhead City and Lake Havasu and Quartzsite. Upper 80s today for Globe, mid 80s for Sedona, and 85 today for Kingman. Flagstaff tops out at 71 degrees. Winds will be picking up throughout the day. We'll see breezes this afternoon across northern and central Arizona with our valley winds really getting stronger even as we approach sunset. Sustained winds will end up between 10 and 20 miles an hour. Gusts could be as high as 30 miles an hour today and tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow you'll notice by the afternoon the winds picking up again with gusts as high as 30 to 35 miles an hour. So breezy today in the valley and across northern Arizona, and those breezes continue tomorrow as well as temperatures fall. We'll reach 99 today, down to 92 tomorrow. Hotter by the weekend with storm chances kicking in across northern Arizona midweek.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download that free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.